Okay, so this is going to be, I'm going to take us to a short video really quick, and then I'm going to explain our Fit and Free Me Olympic trials for July. I am really excited about this because I really get a lot of energy out of having fun and having things to celebrate. And my favorite part about this is you set what takes you to your goal. So if you're not at a place to add in extra workouts and to add in extra nutrition, like if you're at a place where you're tracking your water, you can use water to get to your goal. And we're going to rock July with getting to our goal and giving ourselves grace and patience, but also having some metrics to go for and some things to look out for and kind of have some fun. So we're going to come over here to YouTube, which YouTube and Google house almost anything that you want to find. And so here we are. Oh, I needed to say share sound and music. Okay. I am someone who I will watch the opening of the Olympics and get goosebumps and cry. It to me is so powerful to know how someone put so much work to get there and how they fail and they use coaches and they use plans, and that it doesn't matter that one day is not what got them there. That one choice. You can't go all in and eat salads all day and have a perfect workout for 2 hours and have like some big long perfect day and create the perfect strength and energy and health. It's about those seemingly small things that we do every day, like being a part of a community, having a tool, showing up when we can, doing the best that we can. Like I shared on public on Monday, like I've gained weight this last quarter. I've like let I've let the changes and the circumstances going on, take some of my focus and direction, and I've held on to things that are not my responsibility, and so it's not about being perfect, and this is an opportunity to learn. And I pushed play on the wrong Olympic video. I watched 20 videos this morning and I pushed play on the wrong one, but that one still was powerful for me. I'll have to post the other one throughout the challenge. But for me, just the idea that we all have that goal that we want, not that maybe you want to be in the Olympics. I don't know that, but we all have that thing that we want, that energy, that fitness, that clothing that we want to fit, running with our grandkids, running with our children, being confident and having energy to rock our businesses and walk in, to the room and just feel good about ourselves and just be ourselves. And the way I think that we do that is just by what we choose to focus on and what action can we take. And it's not that we're at 100% top best all the time, but it matters what choices we do make. Like Zig Ziglar said, the greatest mistake of all is to do nothing because you think what you're doing is too small. You think it's too small. I'm just going to quit everything because I'm only drinking water and it doesn't matter. But if you stop drinking the water, it's going to matter and it's going to make a difference, right? And so when we add in that water, it is important. So my idea, like I literally like was doing this in my sleep last night, and I was like drawing an idea, and then I have to give a shout out to my assistant Tiffany, who helped me out, and she made a scorecard for us that looks way better than my funny little image that I made. So I'll share it here so you can get a closer look. And so my idea is to celebrate ourselves and our own reaching for our goals in July, and we get to set the metric. So I have a list of things, and I'll have a post every day that'll give you an opportunity to color in more blocks, but you get to decide. When you print this out, you decide what is gold to you. Is gold, is one square a glass of water? Or is one square the day you get all your water? Is one square a workout? Is one square getting your shake in? Is one square veggies? I mean, in all reality, you can make one square your water and get a gold every week and a half in just getting your water in every day. In having 20 days that you got 5 refills of the 2B, which would be over a gallon. So that should fit anybody's water goal. In 20 days, you would earn a gold in your water. So it's not about having a perfect July. It's about, I didn't get my water at all last month, and this month I'm going to get a July. And then you get your prizes, you get your ribbons by turning in your tracker to me. But what I'm going to be, so I'll be sharing this with you so that you can set your own tasks, like what is it that you're going to tackle and do to fill in your ribbons. And then I'm also going to give everybody a calendar here to give you a heads up of some extra opportunities to earn some extra squares. So something that has been coming up a lot, especially with summer and with work changing and just things that have been going on, a lot of us are struggling with water. So I wanted to have 2 days that we were really focusing on water. So there's going to be a post in the group, just kind of like Courtney did a great job doing that a couple times last week, and just kind of cheering you on, like, hey, remember to get your water, Thirsty Thursday, Water Wednesday. And then you'll notice there's some actual like sports in here. So there's a golf day, a balance beam day, the high dive, the basketball. And so if you participate in those Olympic events, which you have the choice, if it's too much to participate in an Olympic event, you don't have to. But so for example, let's go to Saturday that it's high dive day. I'm going to make a high dive Olympic event post, and you're going to, see that post, and then you're going to get creative and do the high dive. And so maybe you're taking a Tupperware bowl of water in your kitchen and you're standing on a chair and posing like you're going to dive, and you put a picture under the high dive and you show us that. Or, maybe you are at the public pool and you have someone picture you going off the high dive. Maybe you use your children's toys and the tub and you recreate a high dive scene. Like the point is to have fun and to get creative to compete in the Olympic events. And then when you comment on the post, I'm, going to tell you, hey, cross off 5 more blocks on your tracker and give you some extra bonus points on your go for gold. We're going to have a theme every Friday with a different Olympic color. So whether it's doing a Flex Friday picture or a workout picture or just, a at work dress picture, and just kind of have some theme days, because we've done a lot of theme days in the past that I've gotten feedback that everyone's enjoyed. And then we're going to basically just have fun and do this together, marking off things that are as small as you want them to be, but all add up to how you want to feel. So for example, if you have not watched 2B Mindset videos for a while, every 2B Mindset video you watch, you check off a box, right there, you're going to get almost into silver just watching your nutrition videos. And yes, I'm tricking you to do what's going to help you, because if you rewatch the videos, if you engage in the group, if you have some fun drinking your water, if you have, some fun getting some extra movement, I'm so looking forward to the creativity, because we've got a lot of authors and a lot of creative women in our group. So I'm kind of feeling like there's going to be a lot of creativity in the posts. And then you get points for cheering each other on, and being like a fan in the Olympics. So it's not just about being a competitor for yourself. And that's one of the things too, is I think so often we get caught up in comparison that sometimes we can kind of hold ourselves back because we're thinking we're not doing as good as so-and-so. And that's why I didn't want to give the competition everybody, you don't cross off until you have a perfect day, because there is no perfect days. It's about having fun, feeling good, supporting each other, and encouraging and making some steps forward. So I would love to know if you have any ideas that may make this more engaging and more fun or supportive for you in July. If you have any ideas or questions about anything that I shared. Open floor.
Sounds like fun.
I'm like a little really excited.
I
I've
can tell.
been breaking out my little mini trophies and trying to track down some ribbons. So
It sounds fun.
oh, wonderful. Okay. Well, I didn't have anything else. I just wanted to brainstorm and plan this and get this out there because the posts are scheduled that they're going to start off tomorrow and July starts tomorrow. For an idea, there is 100 blocks. 100 blocks on here. There's 31 days in July, and so if you would have to do 3 things a day towards your goal, whether it's commenting on a post, cheering. So I have some ideas to help, whether it's tracking your food for a day, whether it's drinking your shake, whether it's commenting on daily posts, watching your nutrition videos. Every video I would give 1 point to, just because there are 24 videos in there. So I would definitely like give yourself a reward for every one that you watch, getting a workout in, cheering someone else on. And again, those are just suggestions. It's not the only metric. So it's something that you get to look at. So for example, Nicole, you had shared you want to kind of work on some organization. So maybe, give yourself 10 squares when you organize a desk or a calendar. You can
a lot of squares.
pull in, well, this is about your.
It's a really big mess. It would definitely deserve 10 squares. Sorry.
I'm not gonna be coming to your house and like, it's the honor system, but I mean, I don't want it to be overwhelming or I don't want it to be,
does it count if I hire someone to do it for me?
Well, I would say delegation deserves at least 1 square.
Okay.
I don't know that you're going to get 10, but I would say letting go of something that will let you go be more efficient with your time and hiring someone, I'm going to say is at least 1 square. Sending the kids to do the laundry, having them wash the dishes, I'm going to say you can give yourself 1 square for delegation and like giving yourself some grace and time to yourself, because that's important too.
Absolutely it is.
I think that's one thing.
I think it's worth more than 1 square. Delegation is hard. It's hard to let go and trust that someone else is going to do a great job at whatever it is.
It's really hard to delegate and accept the job that they have done as being done.
Yes.
So when the husband does the dishes and they're not done up to your standards, be grateful for the fact that they are done.
Yes.
Letting it go. I think sometimes, at least in my life anyway, I think I spend so much of my time reacting and just going from task to task, and it's just like that before I know it, the day's over and there's just no time to do something else. And so if I can delegate it, I say, okay, so Lisa's fair, Nicole's fair. I say 3 squares for delegating.
I think it's totally a personal thing, and it depends on how much of a challenge it is for you. Yeah. But I think that it's also when identifying these squares, I'm just thinking for myself, when identifying what your goals are, what the squares are worth, is to make sure to write those things down ahead of time. So if organization is worth those 10 squares, write down organization 10 squares so that you know what you're working towards. If I'm, am I giving myself a square every time I drink 64 ounces of water? Not necessarily my body weight, that might be a bonus square, but as long as you're getting in that 64, that might be 1 square. Or every time I fill out my tracker, that might be a square. So identify what those specific goals are and what the square is worth, so you know what you're working towards and what you have to do.
So I'll send these to you personally, but then also I was gonna post it in the group so we could share some ideas, because I have some ideas of how you can use the square. And if you print it out, there's room on the bottom to write what you're putting your squares, what you're putting for your squares. But if you're using your phone, then you can maybe make a note in your notes, because you can save it as a picture and do it in your phone. You don't have to print it and carry it out if you don't want to have the paper. But for me, I'm someone having it next to me to cross it off and use my pens, like my paper tracker is what helps me best. I like to have it separate. Otherwise it doesn't seem to happen, is what I found for me. So no, it's great feedback. Definitely deciding what we're going to make those squares worth. And I'm going to even say, if you're feeling really confident and strong and well and excited, you can enter in more than one competition. You can go for gold in multiple things. You can, if you end up watching all the videos and get all your water in, you are going to be at gold before we get to the 10th. So you can print off another sheet and go for another. I mean, there's Olympians with more than one medal at each event. So you can go for more. Do not feel like you must go for more. This is your going for your gold. What you can look back and say, I pushed myself a little. I challenged, I tracked, maybe this is the first time I'm tracking something. I challenged, I tracked, and I did it. And then we
Okay, Jen, is there going to be an award for the person who gets the most golds?
There are going to be lots of different awards. I have so many awards. I do. I have so many prizes. I don't know if like top ribbon is going to be an award for sure, because we are doing it all by different metrics. So if I'm counting my water and you're counting a full day of water, I'm going to get more ribbons than you. So I don't know if I can, since we're making it personal, I don't know if I can really have it be a full-on competition, but we could do pairs. We could do a throwdown. I don't know if your camera froze or you want to yell at me. Did I freeze? Nicole, are you there? Oh no. Oh no. Are you there? Oh. I'm thinking my brain froze. But anyway, I'm thinking there will definitely be competition. Oh, we lost her altogether. She said, forget that. If I can't compete, I'm thinking we could do like buddy pair offs. Like if someone wants to set the metrics the same and then kind of like do like a competition, do little one-off buddy challenges. But that's all I had. I'm really excited about July. And I've already started July. Like the 1st is not a magic day. A Monday is not a magic day. The magic moment is when you decide that you're going to keep going. And it doesn't matter what happened yesterday or what happened a week ago. It's just, you're going to keep going. And hopefully this gives you some like excitement and focus to keep going forward and get some good results and enjoy July feeling great. So unless there's something else, I will say cheers.
Cheers.
Pack up. Yeah. Ooh. Cheers. So
cheers. Thanks, Jen.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Good luck, everybody.